Hello everybody, Minecraft Snapshot 24w06a just came out. We're really close today. And it came out with a really cool feature that I think you're all going to like. This is called the wind charge. The wind charge actually will help me get out of this situation right here. So all I got to do is just throw it down and it makes me jump. This is really cool feature. We're going to get into all the details about it right now. So according to Minecraft's official article here on Minecraft.net, which is linked in the description below right by the subscribe button, become the breeze. Using a wind charge will fire off a wind charge projectile similar to the breezes. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some sort of mob to throw this at. I don't know, will it affect items? It does. Okay, so as you can see, it can push around items, it can open up doors, close doors, and it can also throw around some mobs. I guess we'll have to settle for throwing it at turtles. As you can see, you can throw turtles, you can throw people. The wind charge, when fired by a player, will grant 10% more knockback than the breezes, but have a smaller area of effect. Oh. And also, like the breeze, it will deal damage if it hits an entity directly. So, we're just gonna kill this poor cow and see how many times it takes to kill it. I kind of lost track there on how many times it was, but there's a counter on screen. I missed a lot of those shots. I'm still getting used to this. And the way you get these wind charges is actually from the breeze itself. So for that, let's go to a trial chamber and go get some. Alright, so here we have a trial chamber. We're just going to break into it very carefully. And we just got to find our way to a trial spawner, which it looks like we won't have to go far. We're just going to fight this off very carefully, the best we can, and I'll come back with results. Okay, and I believe just like that we kind of beat our way through this. It looks like anyway. And we got ourselves 9 wind charges. Alright, I have a couple of different swords here that we're going to try out on the breeze. These are no AI breeze, which if you want to know how to summon these, here's the command right there. I might even put it in the description for you, so you can check that out. So, here's how many you get just from killing it normally. Here you can see I got 4 wind charges. And here's looting 1. Let's actually clear this before we finish this. There, I got 6. Here's looting 2. I got 5. And looting 3. I got 4. It seems like there's no bearing at all on how many wind charges you'll get from these creatures when you use looting. I don't know if this is a bug, if it's a feature, if it was just an oversight made by Mojang. However, this is something to be aware of at the current time. This is just a thing you have to deal with. We're going to go back into survival mode here, and I want to try using some wind charges for some other things as well. So there's a couple of things to note here. It starts calculating the fall damage from the Y level that you use it. So even if you're above, so let's say you're right here, and, you fall down to, right here, it should technically give you fall damage because of where you were at max height. However, it only calculates from right here. So once you pass this point, that's when it starts saying, okay, he can take fall damage now. Which is a nice little thing. Another thing that this means is you can kind of do some wind charge clutches. So watch this. And just like that, I took absolutely no fall damage. This is going to be something you can use to mess around with your friends, or for mini games, or if you're being chased down by somebody in a Minecraft Manhunt series, hypothetically. I was playing around with this before I started the recording today, and I just kind of was having some fun doing this, and it's just so much fun. Another thing to note about this is you can't spam it. It does have half a second cooldown. You can kind of see in my hotbar there. There is a cooldown. I am curious, does this projectile have a limit? Let's see if we can follow this. I don't know if it has a limit. I can't keep up with it. My guess is it doesn't until it hits a chunk that isn't loaded in and then it despawns. So that's how they probably take care of lag. But this does mean, hypothetically speaking, if you were to set up a certain amount of chunk loading machines, you could throw this on one side of the world to activate something on the other side. I don't know how useful this really is, although I could see it becoming something that you could use in like a base if you were trying to activate something. We haven't covered armadillos at all in my update videos, but they have made some tweaks to this guy, so let's go ahead and show it off. So now instead of panicking, armadillos will roll up instead when they are damaged. So, as you can see, there he goes, rolled up. And, you know, just for fun, you could probably throw them around with wind charges too, like a beach ball. Maybe not. I'm wondering if you gave it the invincibility tag. You could probably play soccer with this dude. The armadillo will also peek out if the coast is clear before unrolling, which we kind of got a brief look at. Let's try that again. There you go. With these changes, Mojang has declared again on Minecraft.net that the armadillo work is done for now, and they are going to switch their attention to the wolf armor instead. And speaking of wolves, there have been some changes there as well. So, tamed wolves now have 40 health points, which is 20 hearts instead of 20 health points, which was 10 hearts. So they have effectively just doubled the health. And now they will no longer take half the damage from most environmental sources like they used to. In most cases, this won't make a difference, generally speaking, because of the doubling of the health. However, when a player or a mob is shooting arrows at your wolf, it will now, you know, be able to take a little bit more damage out of that. So this actually makes wolves a more viable combatant to keep along with you. Oh, you're scared of me. But, you know, I'm gonna do something that I never thought I'd have to do, but we're gonna show you guys just exactly what's going on here. So, here we have a wolf. Oh, he's angry. Give him a second. He's gotta work through that. Okay. He's now a tamed wolf. This is how many hits it can take from just me punching it. As you can see, it is a painful experience killing a wolf just with your bare fist. I even critted it once. Now, let's just see, you know, how fast it is with a netherite sword. Because let's say you're in a PvP scenario, this is where it gets really important, you know? It actually stands a pretty decent chance. Let's say it does take some damage. One thing that has been added is that feeding a wolf now heals twice as many points, so this doesn't screw up your economy either. There have been some other things like Japanese fonts, a couple of technical changes like Data Pack 31 and Resource Pack version 26, and they reduced the amount of data sent by a server during login by reusing parts of the vanilla data pack. So, you know, that'll actually kind of help out a little bit with server performance, I'm assuming, which is very nice. As a server owner, which, by the way, if you guys want to join my viewer joinable SMP, I stream it on Mondays and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. EST, and you can join the server by joining our Discord, linked in the description. Check it out. But as a server owner, I really do appreciate the optimizations they've been trying to make recently with servers. couple of block tag changes, some resource pack changes, and most importantly, a bunch of bug fixes. So go check out the article. Like I said, it's under the like and subscribe button. My name has been KingRegNog. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been too long. But I appreciate you for watching. And goodbye, everybody.